my friend is cheating on my other friend. Should I say something? I'm going to let you take that one first.
Well, we have questions.
Mm-hmm.
These are questions that are going to dictate whether you should say something.
Yeah.
For example, let's lay out a scenario then. My friend Bob and my friend Shirley. Bob and Shirley are dating.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm friends with both of them. Maybe high school kids, whatever. We all go to school together. We all know each other.
Mm.
So now I have to ask myself, one question is, who am I more friends with?
You see, that's a rough one. I can only give one example from my past in high school when I was friends with this girl, friends with her longer than I was friends with the guy. However, I hung out with the guy more than I hung out with the girl. So this is where it gets weird. Her boyfriend she was dating is also my friend. So I have three people, the people in the triangular situation, all three of these people were my friend. I didn't say anything. The reason why I didn't say anything is because it just was going to come out on its own. It's not something I wanted to be the instigator for. We actually shared a limo together as she was cheating on her boyfriend who was also my friend. It also matters how close you are, as my husband said. If you guys have been lifelong friends, like since you like grew up together and you only met this person, and the person that you met just recently, you've known them like a year, then yeah, it depends. You should probably tell that person. However, there are those situations where you have known someone from childhood. However, you haven't really been hanging out with them like that, but you've been hanging out with your new best friend. You should just leave it alone at that point. If you have to ask your mind, man, this is going to mess things up for me, just leave it alone. If either of them ask you, why didn't you say something to me? Just be like, look, you're both my friend and I didn't want to get in the middle of it. It's none of my business.
I actually have experience with that.
Oh, yeah.
And I did just that. I stayed the hell out of it.
Right.
But there is an interesting one. Let me just give you one scenario on that. What if you want to bone the person that's getting cheated on?
If you want to bone the person who's getting cheated on. Okay, for example. Okay,
for example, you're friends with, I'm friends with Shirley and Bob, whatever his name is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Bob is screwing some other girl. But I wouldn't mind boning Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
It's an asshole move, but could I tell Shirley, knowing that I'm going to blow the whole thing up and be like, you really want to get back at Bob?
Knowing that would probably end your relationship with Bob.
Oh, yeah, it would destroy the whole thing. But if you're going to tell, I'm just saying.
I mean, you would do that anyway. I've had situations like that too where I was friends with someone, this guy who's now gay. But back then, he hung out with me and my boyfriend. He was always trying to turn us against each other, And later on, I realized that John, the guy that was trying to get in between the both of us, actually had a crush on me and he made a move on me while I was still on the ass end of my relationship. So, I mean,
But going along with my point, you did end up dating John, though.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I stayed with the other John. The John that I am talking about is the one that wanted to get in the middle of the relationship, and he came on to me, and I said, no, I don't see you like that. I really didn't see him like that. It was weird, and I'm not going to cheat on my boyfriend. So I didn't go out with him. So that can end up blowing up in your face. And then if those two get back together, then the girl will tell the guy and the guy beats you up. So you have to also weigh the pros and cons. Does the girl like you? You have to also understand that you're putting your relationship at risk.
No, I'm saying if you make that move, you really can't give a fuck. You can't care, be like, hey, if she turns me down, then whatever. Fuck them both.
But it was under the supposition that you're friends with both of them. So if you don't care about the guy, he's not your friend, so it doesn't matter in this situation. But if he is your friend, even if you did that to him, like he's doing someone else, he's still your friend first.
If the guy is much more of a friend, you take his side. Mm-hmm. Just like the girl, you take the side of the closest friend.
Right. Now, if the guy is, you don't know him, and you
That's
guys
what I mean. If you're just associate type friends, then whatever, fuck it.
Right. Some people will even say, hey, I like your girl and you're screwing someone else. So, and the guy's like, no,
no, that guy's a cuck. If he's like, yeah, go for it.
No, like if he basically you guys are breaking up Some guys will have a problem with that. Some girls too, where they'll break up with the girl or the girl will break up with them and they don't want anybody else dating them that they know.
Yeah,
And
that's just being a good friend. Don't fuck my leftovers.
But
At least for a period of time.
Yeah. Because then it looks like you kind of instigated it, even if you didn't. It looks bad. And then it's different with the girl situation, but you don't want the guy coming to your house and jumping you or beating you up or whatever. Guys are weird like that sometimes. And girls too. Whatever the situation looks like in the future for you, if it's more trouble and drama than it's worth, don't do it. That includes telling your friend that your other friend is cheating on them or whatever the case is. So that's the answer to that. I say we move on to the next topic.
It's not a bad way to do it if you wanna right before we change topic. What's not a bad way to do it if you know that Bob is fucking some girl, but you're friends with them both. Why don't you go to the girl? Hey, you want to hang out? Yeah, let's go get something to eat. Because Bob is usually hanging out with that girl over there. You just go get something to eat. Literally, just, hey, I'm hungry. Let's go grab some of that. And then she happens to stumble upon Bob, all touchy-feely with this girl. Then your friend could be mad at you, like, dude, I didn't know you were there.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. That's your problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened, but what do you want? So at least you have plausible deniability.
All right. So I hope that answers the question.
Yeah. Next topic.